Hello everyone, welcome to This Day. It is Wednesday, April 23rd. I am channeling my inner sunshine, hoping that it's going to come out for us soon. We'll take a look at today's weather after the busy show, or actually before the busy show, before and after. I'm all confused this morning because we've got a lot going on here. So on our show today, we have William Acero with Recreation. He's got lots and lots of things to tell you about, and then we're going to take a peek at the Village Games, which is really fun. So we'll head over for that. And then when we come back, we'll be talking with Pat Keneflick with Senior Center. She's going to be telling us about their beautiful Mother's Day lunch. So first, folks, we want to keep you informed. Your guide to village communications. Communication is the key to an informed, involved, and empowered community. So whether you're looking to ask a question, share a concern, find answers, or stay in the know, there are several ways that you can connect with VMS, your elected boards, and fellow residents. There's a Pathways and Connections guide for you to download or print that version. Go to Village News, click on the tag, What's Up in the Village. So now for a look at that weather. What's it doing to us? It's making me a little bit discombobulated because I want some sun, but we can expect the mornings to be cool and cloudy with sunny afternoons. Highs will peak today and tomorrow in the mid 60s, but temperatures will drop into the low 60s toward the weekend. I don't know about you, but I'm still running my heater even in late April. Let's take a look at our sunrise, sunset. Sunrise this morning was at 6:11 a.m. Sunset will be at 7:27. See, there's some sunshine at beautiful Waldorf Astoria in Monarch Beach. The photo is sent to us by Hope Bullock. Thank you, Hope. We'd love to see your photos. Email those to us at lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. Please send us your name, where the photo was taken from, and in a horizontal format, please. We've got quite a few meetings to show you, and then when we come back, recreation and village game highlights. Stay with us.
Community Bridge Builders and the African American Heritage Club proudly present The Spirit of Harriet Tubman, Saturday, May 31st at 4 p.m. at the Laguna Woods Village Performing Arts Center. Tickets at the PAC box office, $20, $30, and $40. For more information, call Rebecca Gillard at 949-452-0464 or Willie Phillips at 310-877-2819. You don't want to miss this one.
Go beyond better hearing with artificial intelligence. At Advanced Ear Care, we've taken regular hearing care to a new level with artificial intelligence performance. This provides smarter, clearer balance of sound. Artificial intelligence identifies background noises and reduces them so you can hear the soft-spoken speech clearly. Don't be afraid of this technology. It works automatically. Put them on and hear better all day in all situations. Hear the conversations clearly with family, friends, and caregivers. And remember, tell them Stuart sent you.
Dr. Farhumand and her associates at Brilliant Smile are excited to announce we now feature cone beam computed tomography. CBCT scans have many benefits over traditional x-rays. They are fast, safe, non-invasive, and provide better care to our patients. The 3D images provide an accurate view of teeth, bones, and soft tissue. It allows us to diagnose and treat more effectively. Also, it features modern diagnosing of sleep apnea by checking the airways and obstructions. Get started today. Call Brilliant Smile, Laguna Woods Village favorite dentist.
Hey, beach walkers, grandkid chasers, stair climbers, dance lovers, weekend warriors, and yogis. Your life demands activity, and joint pain shouldn't hold you back. Get personalized joint care that's as unique as you, with high satisfaction rates to prove it. At Memorial Care, your joint replacement patient navigator will be by your side, helping you safely return to more. Like another beach, extra hug, and one more song. More from life is calling with Memorial Care.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats.
Tonight at the Barclays.
Something is happening.
Tonight at the Barclays.
The Barclay in Irvine.
Live entertainment. You don't want to miss it. Tonight at the Barclays.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. Do you have your calendars out? Because you're going to need them. You're going to want to take down some dates. We've got William Arceo here from Recreation. Hi.
Hi.
You're back.
I'm back. Here, always excited.
It's this ongoing joke because it just seems like William's here all the time.
Yeah, it feels like it, to be honest.
It's once a month, but it feels like once a week. But it's always
it's
so
always
good
so
to
exciting.
have you here.
I'm always so happy to be here to communicate all the different events that we're hosting here.
Such fun events you have.
Oh yeah, for 100%.
Launching with Kentucky Derby.
Kentucky Derby. So Saturday, May 3rd, not this Saturday, but the following Saturday, we're having our Kentucky Derby event. It is a race viewing event with a GRF no-host bar. It's a completely free event. It'll be held at 3:30 p.m. and then the bars will open at 2 p.m. for your mint julep cocktails.
I mean, that's a must, right?
100%. You're welcome. All the participants are welcome to dress up. I know everyone likes wearing their funny little hats with the Kentucky Derby.
You got to have a hat contest.
We used to, but I think it hasn't really happened recently. I don't even know why. Maybe I'll ask Ted, who's coordinating this event. But I feel like we should bring the competition back.
I think so too.
I think so.
Yeah, I'll be one of the judges.
There's not going to be any food available, so bring your own food, and it's going to be completely open seating. And we're happy to say that it's been sponsored by Memorial Care.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay.
The week after is Sunday. On Sunday, May 11th, our Mother's Day buffet. It's going to be held at 1 p.m. Tickets are currently on sale, and if you are at all interested in going to this one always sells out. There are still tickets available, so if you're interested, make your way over to Clubhouse number 5 to purchase your tickets there. Tickets are $34 for adults and $17 for children aged 6 to 10. And if you're 5 or younger, you don't have to purchase the ticket. The menu will include marinated tri-tipped baked salmon, chicken marsala, spinach quiche, scalloped potatoes, seafood salad, Greek salad, fresh fruit, croissants, rolls, and butter, and an assortment of desserts.
And are you encouraging people to dress up for that as well?
Wear your mother's best? I don't know.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
It sounds fun. It sounds like everybody should participate in pinks and yellows. I mean,
I know, right? Just dress to impress.
Exactly.
The following day, maybe after you finish getting your fill of your buffet, we're having our Aqua Zumba class. This will be over at pool number 5. The class is from 4 to 5 p.m. It's going to span from May 12 to September 29, and it's going to be held every Monday except for Labor Day, if I remember correctly. So every Monday, there's going to be an Aqua Zumba class. It is $25 for 5 classes, but if it is your very first time trying out the class, you can try out 1 class for free.
Oh, wonderful.
And it doesn't have to be the first day if you're not available on May 12. You can go the following Monday or the Monday after that just to try out the class, see if you like it. Tracy has been our Zumba instructor for probably about 5 years now, and she is like literally the embodiment of what you want out of a Zumba instructor. She's so high energetic. She really gets you moving, and we love having her here.
And it sounds like a very fun class. So you don't even feel like you're working out.
Yes. And she also has other Zumba classes. So if you really like this one, she has ones on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but those ones are on land.
Okay.
Feel
so
free
you get
to
a little
call
more
us.
resistance in the water.
100%.
Okay.
We have a Memorial Day ceremony and concert on Monday, May 26th at 1 p.m. at the Performing Arts Center. This is a completely free event, but if you are interested in going, you do have to go to the Performing Arts Center, to the box office, to get your ticket. Mm-hmm. It is free, but feel free to grab it. We're happy to it's free because we have so many great sponsors, including Renewal by Anderson, who help bring events like this to the community.
Appreciate them.
Yes. On Thursday, June 5th, we have also at the Performing Arts Center, What's New Pussycat? An evening with Tino Machia as Tom Jones, singing classics like It's Not Unusual. We've had him before. He's always been a great act. Oh, I think I misspoke. He's actually going to be at Clubhouse 1 in the patio, not the Performing Arts Center.
Okay.
Tickets are $20, and there will be food available for purchase as well.
And that's part of your summer concert series.
That's part of our summer concert series. And we have our annual art affair on June 7th. If you're interested at Clubhouse number 2 on from 11 to 3 p.m., you can purchase a table to showcase your art or sell your art starting on April 28th for $25 a piece.
Fantastic. Well,
Yes.
thank you so much for that rundown, William.
Yes.
Were you able to get out to the Village Games at all?
No, I wasn't able to, but I've heard great things about it. You know, the swimming, the pickleball, everything, even poker. You know, they've been having a great time.
Well, speaking of pickleball, our own Village TV went out to cover some of the events there.
Awesome.
So let's go out to the courts and see what's going on over there.
Well, that's right. We're here at Clubhouse 2 over here at the pickleball courts, and with me right now is Miranda McPhee, and she's the president of the Pickleball Club. Thanks for joining us today.
Good morning.
We've
Thank
got
you
a
for
lot
coming.
of people here today.
We do. We've got 52 players here today, which is day 3 out of 4.
Right.
We've got mixed doubles today. We had 76 women on Wednesday. We had the men's doubles yesterday. We even had a beginners event on Tuesday, and tomorrow we'll wrap it up with some more mixed doubles. So
Right.
it's all go.
Yeah, and we've been celebrating the Village Games for the last month, and this is part of your process as pickleball becomes such a popular sport and such a popular, event for your club members and for everyone that's been joining your club, correct?
Yes, we have 548 members now.
Wow.
And they are all residents. And we've got about 170 players throughout the days of the Village Games, which is every year it gets a little bit bigger.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, pickleball is played everywhere in the States, and the whole thing about it is multi-generational. So
Sure.
we get a lot of our grandparents playing with the grandkids, and people, turning, driveways and tennis courts and wanting to pickleball courts.
Right. That's one of the questions I was going to ask you. Why do you think pickleball is so popular, especially here in our community? Is it the
It's
social aspect of it as well?
It is. It's
Yeah.
it's a small court.
Yeah.
It's easy to play.
Yeah.
As I said, you can play it with your grandkids or the kids, and people do.
Yeah.
And if you look around these courts, we've got 7 courts. And we didn't make the 8th court. We made that the patio because that's where people congregate. It's a highly social game
Right.
because you play a short game and then you get off and then you regroup and then you go on again. So there is that level of interaction. And I think that really helps the club. It helps us glue us together.
Yeah, and like you said, I think that the sport is really popular because it's a smaller court, and as we age too, the hips, the ankles, all those things, you're not lunging and running 10 yards to go and chase a ball. It's pretty small, and
Exactly.
it's a fun sport. And actually, people think it's kind of fun kind of thing, but as you see these players, they are super competitive and they're very good.
They're all over YouTube, they're all over TV,
Yeah.
there's money being put into the sport. I mean, give it a few years, it's definitely heading for the Olympics, and that's when it kind of blows out of the water.
Exactly.
But a lot of the major sports stars, they're all playing as well, and that helps raise the level of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. So what if somebody was interested, what would they do to kind of become more involved with the pickleball club? What time is the courts open? Can they go to your website and kind of be, part of this whole fun and social aspect of it? And it's, of course, a great workout.
Absolutely. So the best place to start is our website, lagunawoods.pickleball.com, and that has all the information about the hours. We have drop-in hours where people tend to come and play with other people, and those are predominantly Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings, and you'll get a lot of players and a lot of ability to
Right.
play different games with different people. We also run beginners coaching. We have an introduction to pickleball. We run almost every week for any resident that wants to try it out to see whether the game is for them.
Right.
Because we get a lot of people coming into the woods and they either already play or they might be interested in playing or they heard it from their neighbor. So we have something for everybody. We run tournaments on a monthly basis for members of the club. And so we have something for every skill level because we've got hundreds at the beginner level, we've got hundreds of intermediates, and then you've got we've got a ladder for the more competitive people who want to compete every week.
Right.
So there's something for everybody, and we do a lot of social plays as well, just to kind of get people meeting other players at their own level, because the people who play in the morning are often different from the people who play at night. So depending on when and how you play, you're going to end up with a
Right.
different bunch of people.
But
There's something for everybody.
Exactly, and that's one of the things too. You want to welcome anybody that's new to pickleball or new to our community. They don't have to go to the Big Five and go pick up some racket that they have to invest in. You will have something for them to learn and begin the
Yes.
process of getting better. And there's like stages of how good you are, right? By numbers, it's like 2, 3, 4, something like that. And you kind of adjust and you find the group that you're, best, suited for, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And it's as hard a game or a softer game as you like.
Yeah.
I play at the advanced level, but I love to play it with people who play a little bit less. It allows me to practice some shots, but then you might have a more competitive game somewhere else. And a lot of us compete outside as well in local tournaments and up to the nationals and the international level as well.
I know you're having a very busy day today, you're kind of running the whole thing, but before I let you go, you have also a fundraiser that's coming up the first week of June that's super important to you and the club.
We do. I'd actually like to give a shout out to our tournament director, Nadine Levere. She has put the whole thing here together. She puts all the brackets together, she organizes everything, and she is just, sleepless for 4 weeks up into the event and running the whole thing. She does a flawless job. Right. So shout out to her.
Of course.
Thank you. So yes, we are a big club, so we have a big heart to go with it. And we have Charity Day coming up early June, and that's comprising a carnival we're going to have in Clubhouse Wild. That is going to be a super fun evening event for adults with lots of games. Yeah. The following morning we're going to have a charity event, tournament here. For charity, and at the moment we are recruiting firefighters to play with us because the charity that we've chosen is the Orange County Fire Authority Firefighters Benevolent Association. We want to give back to the community that supports us so well.
Right. Station 22 has been a long-time neighbor of ours and a great friend of ours and provides an incredible service to our community.
Indeed they do.
Right. Well, thanks so much for joining us today on the program. I know you have a lot going on the next couple of days, and it looks like everybody's having a great time.
It is. It's a great sport.
Super. Come on down to the pickleball courts right here at Clubhouse 2 and have some fun. And even if you don't play yet, just watch the ability of all these players here. It's incredible. Hey, reporting from Clubhouse 2 and pickleball courts, I'm Paul Ortiz, and let's take it back to the studio.
And welcome back to the studio. Paul, thank you so much for being on location and covering the Village Games. William, what a pleasure it's been. Thank you always for your event lineup. They always look like fun things to participate in.
It's always great being here. Thanks for always having me.
All right. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
And we'll be back with Senior Center after the break. Stay with us.
21 years ago, I started Salus Home Care because I saw a need for a professionally run home care organization in Laguna Woods. I wanted to build on 3 principles. 1, ease for the client. One call to Salus Home Care will put you on the right path. 2, quality. Medicare ranks Salus among the highest home health and hospice providers in the state. 3, trust. We've been in business for 21 years. Call Salus and let us show you why we've been in business longer than any other home care company in South Orange County.
Welcome to LA Carpet, Kitchen, Bath, and more. Your all-in-one solution for your home remodeling needs.
From kitchens to baths, carpets to hardwood, we help shape every corner of your home.
Every home has a unique story. At LA Carpet, we collaborate with you, ensuring your story unfolds just the way you envision, with complete price transparency from start to finish. Contact us today for a complimentary in-home estimate. Your dream home is just one phone call away.
Hi, my name is Annette, owner of Window Jazz. We're here in Laguna Woods, replacing old windows with new, energy-efficient, state-of-the-art products. We're here with our installation team, upgrading old windows to make this property feel new and beautiful. New replacement windows and doors will make a major impact on the appearance of this home. They'll increase the property value and save homeowners money by reducing energy costs while providing a comfortable indoor climate. Let Window Jazz do the same for you. Call us today for a free consultation.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. We've got Pat Kennefick with us with Senior Center, and we've got more fun events that you need to know about. Hello, Pat.
Hi, great to see you.
Thank you for coming again. You and William are back to back. You always come with fun things to do.
Exactly, yeah, we're the fun team. So,
you are the fun team. I love it.
Works well.
So speaking of fun, we've got beautiful Mother's Day coming up.
We do.
What do you have planned?
So we are having our Mother's Day tea party. This is probably, We've had it at least since I've been there, so the last 3 or 4 years. It's a wonderful event where we have, the traditional high tea, which I believe is in the afternoon, with scones, clotted cream, variety of different teas, little tea finger sandwiches. Wonderful piano music will be accompanying it.
That sounds lovely.
The best fun part is it's also going to be a hat contest. So we have, people get very creative with some hats. Where the bigger the better.
Of course.
With decorating, some people make their own hats, which is pretty neat. So we're going to be, of course, having a hat contest so people can, get the creative side out or just go to Amazon like a lot of us do to purchase something. But it's all about, honoring your mom and dressing up and just having a nice, pleasant afternoon to get out and about. And as you can see from some of the pictures of the past years we've had, people love it.
Oh, it is so fun to decorate a hat. I haven't done it in years, but this is very inspiring.
It is. Well, you're welcome to join us. So
Thank you.
So the tickets are $25 and on sale at the Senior Center right now. We have, we always sell out. We have to cap it at over like 100 people. So I would highly recommend if you do want to attend, and I can reserve a table for people, if they want to bring their mom and their grandma or their daughter or things like that, because that's what a lot of people do, and come for the afternoon. I highly recommend giving us a call and stopping by and getting yourself a ticket before they run out, because at some point I will have to put a cap on it, which I had to do last year about a week before. So, but it's just a really nice, really one of my favorite events that we do.
Yeah,
and we have a great,
sounds absolutely lovely.
Yeah, we have a great group of volunteers that come in and serve you, so it's really just kind of high class. So,
and I love that it's multi-generational.
It is, it really is, and it's my mom passed, but that was one of our favorite things to do with my daughter at the time is we'd go to tea houses. So when I found out the center was doing a tea, I brought some tea cups in myself, and it's a fun event for everybody to hang out and spend time together and chat for the afternoon. So
sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, folks, we'll get your tickets for that because it's going to sell out. Pat said.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It will sell out.
Okay, and decorate those hats.
Definitely decorate the hats, yeah.
So we go from something lighthearted and fun to something pretty heavy, but we need to always be on guard, always be aware, protect yourself from scams.
Yes. We have a wonderful gentleman, Ken Samantha with Humana. He comes in to our center at least once a week just to help seniors with technology. And he is up on everything that's going on as far as computers and scams. So he's going to be giving us a presentation about scams specifically directed at seniors. As you can see from the slide, they really target people, and it's really unfortunate. And they get very creative. I'm sure. You've probably got text messages where it looks like there's a package from UPS being delivered, and this giant long link, and you click on it thinking it's something that maybe your friend sent you and you forgot about, and it turns out it's a scam, and they can get into your phone and your computer and your accounts and things like that. And it's something that I personally think is a great thing to be aware of what's going on, the latest and the greatest. So Ken's going to come in and do a talk about all the scams that are happening right now and how to protect yourself on what to do, what to not do, what to delete, all those different types of things, because there are at least 10 different active scams going on between texting and phone calls and mail. They're very, very aggressive. So.
And also, I think as a side note, these scammers are so savvy. What they'll do is they'll recreate a website to look like a banking institute.
Exactly.
And there'll be one letter off or one dot off.
Yeah.
And they can extract all of your information via that link that you just talked about.
Exactly.
So, I've always said, since I've been here on this show, because I've seen it happen multiple times, it's happened to me, don't click on anything.
Exactly.
Don't answer anything that you don't know.
Yep.
It is not worth it, and nothing is out there waiting for you.
Right, exactly. Like I told a lot of friends, it's don't click on it if you don't know it, and once on the internet, forever on the internet. But they are very sneaky.
They're very sneaky.
And they prey, because we're all looking at our little tiny phones, I wear glasses. It's hard to see those little characters that are off on a website, and you think, oh, it is, Amazon, and it's spelled incorrectly or something.
Right.
And they don't think people are aware of that. So
well, many aren't.
Exactly. That's why we have to be proactive about these talks.
And that's again why you should never click on a link if you're concerned or if you think you might be missing something. Don't click on the link.
Yep.
Go straight to the website.
Yeah, exactly.
Type it in yourself.
Exactly. You're 100% right.
Right.
And that's the best way to do it, because things happen even to businesses with ransomware and other big things like that just from clicking on a little link that you think is innocent. So it's scary, and nobody wants to be in that position where you think you're doing the right thing by helping somebody because you got a phone call that says, you know, somebody needs your help and can you get a gift card or wire some money to help. And it's really scary for older adults when you're not sure what's going on and what's real and what's not real. So it's important that we educate ourselves and we keep on top of this. And this is something that I want to make sure that the Senior Center does every quarter so that we can be abreast of what's going on and protect ourselves.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be ending anytime soon.
No.
But the more that we can educate people to not open those links.
Exactly.
Don't click on the links, don't answer the phone.
Yes. Yes, somebody's not sending you $1 million, so unfortunately.
Somebody wants to take your $1 million.
Exactly, so, yep, we have to take care of each other and protect it.
Yes,
so.
we do.
Yeah.
All right, so protect yourself from scams. And then we've got dog days.
Yeah, so this is another little fun thing that we have going on at the center. So we recently had, actually last week, we had some trained therapy dogs with their volunteer handlers come into the Senior Center with 3 of their beautiful dogs that are very well trained, just to visit people. And it's really nice because it's something where, you know, some people come into the Senior Center and they just want to get out of the house and relax or have coffee or have lunch, and they don't really want to socialize so much. So the dogs really help kind of get you out of yourself and pet the dog, and you can talk to the dog. Or somebody who's a little shy, the dog will walk right up to you. And, you know, of course, if you don't like dogs, they'll walk right by. But it's just a really great opportunity that we have at the Senior Center to have these dogs come and visit our classes for folks with Parkinson's, some of our art classes, some of our mobility classes, our mental health support group. They just kind of pop in and just do their wonderful things by greeting people, and you know, you get a chance to pet them, which is great for yourself.
Sure.
You know, I think it's your dopamine, or that really is just a fun type of thing that we have at the center, and it's unique. So
it is unique.
Yeah, I know sometimes they have dogs at the airports for people with anxiety, and the dogs will just kind of walk around, and they go straight to the person who's a little stressed out. So I thought, well, why not have something like this? So we had a great connection
that's a great idea.
Hooked us up with this. So,
I love that.
Yeah, so we're calling it Dog Days.
Yes. Okay, and that's taking place when?
So it'll be on Wednesdays and Thursdays. We're kind of just flowing with the availability of the dogs because they have commitments themselves. So I would recommend calling the center, and last week they came in about 12:30 to about 1:30 to just visit us. So call the center and find out when they're going to be by, and come by. You can have lunch and then stay and hang out with a dog or two. So.
And if you are longing for a pet but don't want to take care of one all the time, this is a good way to get your fix.
Exactly. Actually, a couple people said that last week, that they used to have dogs and they loved the companionship, but they just didn't like the brushing or things like that. So it works out well. So.
All right. Well, wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate all you bring to the community.
Oh, thanks.
All right. Let's take a quick look at our weather once again. We've got highs in the mid-60s. Tapering off to the low 60s toward the weekend, guys. So keep your jackets handy. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of This Day. From all of us here, we wish yours a beautiful one. And we will see you tomorrow.
Hi, I'm John Bowser-Bauman. You probably know me best as Bowser from Sha-Na-Na, but I'm also president of Social Security Works PAC. And you know, when I'm in Laguna Woods, I always watch Village television. Grease for peace.